I know how powerfully frustrating it is when you cannot go or stay asleep. I'm going to show you why doing one thing here or one thing there or trying different things often doesn't work. And I'm going to show you how to find what the real cause of your sleep is and do something about it right away. This is a video series. This is part 3 of my video series of how to go and stay asleep. My name is Ruth Stern. I'm a mental health therapist, and I've been practicing for over 45 years, and I specialize in anxiety and insomnia. Insomnia because not only do I know about it professionally, but I have suffered it myself. And I've learned how to heal it, and in this series I'm showing you different pieces of how to do that. So here's what I absolutely know for sure. Maybe you've tried breathing techniques or meditation and it's not working. Now, I believe in those techniques. I use them as part of the program to help my clients heal from sleep. But alone, it doesn't work when you have a serious problem. And this is what I know for sure. What works is to get at the root of why you're not sleeping, and that's the emotional piece of it. It is so important. And what I mean by that is many people, I think a majority of people, tend to suppress their emotions on a daily basis. Think about it. Do you stop and go, how am I feeling right now? Do you check in? Are you clear? A lot of people go, I don't know, I think I'm fine. I guess I'm stressed, or yeah, I'm a little stressed. You're not even clear because we're not used to doing that. We're used to thinking a lot, but not accessing our feelings. Well, what happens is if you have some stress, you have some worry, you have some concerns, they start piling and you're not dealing with them. Where do they go? Right in the body. The body's storing them. The body's keeping score. And when it gets overloaded, it's going to show you in many ways. You're going to get headaches, stomach aches, or in your case, insomnia. Insomnia is a sign I am wrestling inside and I can't sleep. It means I'm not comfortable in my own body. And so the ultimate solution for you to heal sleep is get into what are the emotions that are still sitting in there that you need to process. Does that make sense? So I'll give you an example of someone I worked with so you can kind of get a feel for this. I'm going to use a not real name for confidentiality, but it is someone I work with. So Marie came to me. She had over 30 years of not sleeping. I think it's been a while, not being able to stay asleep, but it's the same principle as going to sleep. And she averaged a few hours a night, and she was miserable, and she tried all kinds of things. She also suffered depression and anxiety. And she had a history of being verbally abused, and she got some counseling, but she never got to the root of why she wasn't sleeping. And when we explored her history and what happened to her, especially with her father, I showed her that what happened with her father, she started to develop some deep internal anxiety, connected with some beliefs that like I'm not enough and I'm not safe and a few other core beliefs. And I say together, that was the formula for her to never feel like she can feel safe and rested in the world. And for her, it manifested in insomnia, as it has for many of you. And she didn't believe it at first. She said, that happened years ago. Why would it be affecting me now? And I said, because it's just been sitting there. It's like piling up. And at some point, your system can't take it anymore. And it manifests in a certain way. For some people, it's in physical diseases or discomfort. And then a lot of us, it manifests in insomnia. That's what it did for me. And it's not like you've had to have severe trauma. I was not abused, but I think I was emotionally deeply hurt by a father who was explosive, and I was always on guard. So I didn't feel safe either. And so when we went into the work, the clearing work that I do, where we address those core beliefs and we address those feelings she's been holding, and we bring them up and out, that's emotional freedom. And when you're emotionally free, your nervous system can relax. You feel calm, and guess what? Now you can put your head down on the pillow and sleep. And that's what happened for Marie. For the first time in 30 years, she started sleeping on an average 6 to 7 hours of sleep, and she was beyond herself, like she got her life back. So that's an example of when you work on the emotional state, what can happen. So what you can do right now is to get at your emotional state, and this is a very good, powerful thing you can do. Get out a journal and make a deal with yourself. Just try it out for 7 days. And in the journal, what you're going to do is start accessing your feelings on a daily basis. Now, many people, when they hear the word journal, oh, I got to write pages. No, 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 no. You're not writing the story of what happened that day or what upset you. All you're doing it like this. I'm going to give it a simple way to do a journal that really works. You just sit down with your journal, you get quiet, and you just start asking the question, what am I feeling? Because remember I said before, we don't access that. So you got to kind of tune in. I like to close my eyes when I do this. I take a few breaths. So you can go into your body and just ask your body, what am I feeling? And whatever you're feeling, you write up. I feel a little stressed, or I'm feeling lonely, or I'm feeling sad. And by the way, if you're not sure because you're not used to doing this, ask yourself, if I'm not sure, what might I be feeling? Guess. Okay, I think I'm feeling, and then put that down. That's all. And then the last thing you're going to write is, what thoughts am I thinking that's feeding this? So let's say you wrote down, I'm really feeling stressed. So what thoughts am I thinking? I got too much to do and I can't finish it all and it's overwhelming for me. Boom. So now you know the feeling, now you know the thoughts. You're getting at the root of what is disturbing you. Because here's the thing. If you don't do that journaling, you're holding that stress, you're holding those thoughts, and then you're going to go to sleep tonight, and then you wonder why you can't sleep. Oh, I'll do a little meditation. No, the meditation is not addressing the emotions. Neither is the breathing technique. That'll work later. You got to address this. I hope that you're hearing my words because this is so important. So let's say it's stress or some kind of emotional unrest. My favorite technique is tapping. Whatever that deep emotion is, tap on that emotion, because tapping brings the feeling up and helps you process and release it. Below the video here today, I put in a really great tapping that I've done on healing stress and overwhelm, and it'll calm your body. So you can already start this process. And another invitation that I have for you is, for those of you who've been struggling for a long time and you're sick and tired of being sick and tired and you're ready to make changes, I'm offering a limited amount, because I don't have that many spaces, for a complimentary consult with you. It's all free. And in that consult, what I do is I help you, I pinpoint, I laser beam what really are your deepest blocks to sleep, and then I show you all the ways that you can start overcoming that. If that's something you would like, there's a link below also in this video where you can set that up with me, and I would be honored to guide you and help you look at what's possible for you, because whether it's been 1 year or 30 years you've been suffering, there is a solution for your sleep. I know it, I've lived it, and I help many clients with that. So I hope this video is helpful for you. Continue watching this series, because in the next series you're going to, what are we going to do? I'm going to share a special story of another client who got amazing results from the Sleep Solutions formula. And I'll see you in the next series.